Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am still messing with the video on this real quick, so please bear with me just a moment. I am brand new webcam. Just trying to set it up so that it runs properly, or looks good at the very least. It's a little bit white at the moment, so trying to see if that doesn't. Holy shit! Okay, that's awful. Maybe it's just an issue of the brightness needs to be down a little bit. No, that's not it. Contrast. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Sharpness needs to be. Sharpness doesn't seem to do anything. Backlight comp. Backlight compensation, I believe, is what that's supposed to mean. Maybe it's saturation's too much. Or not enough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't yeah, that looks gross. Hold on a second, let me see if I can't do something real quick. Still doesn't I don't know. If I click this off, does it change it? That's fine. That's fine. Sure, we'll go with that for the moment. I'll have to mess with this way more. It's going fine, Starbane. Hope you're doing well. This is a brand new webcam. I'm just trying to. I thought I had it set up, but I was testing it at night, and I have this window like right here that lets the sunshine right into here. So I think the sunlight threw off all my settings. So, hooray! The joys of trying to set up a camera. Jesus Christ, that's bright as hell. Yes, all the white balance doesn't do enough. All this looks so muted if I do that, though. Oh, hey, Wolfer. I thought you were gonna have issues with showing up. You had like stuff going on. Oh, okay. You're not leaving just yet. Okay, cool. Well, let's get started. I'm gonna stop screwing with the webcam. Fuck it. I'll mess with it later. Stupid sun. I'm gonna have to get. I did have a curtain hanging up to block it, so that it wouldn't screw with anything. But I took it down because with the old webcam, it seemed like it was helping a little bit. Anywho, so yeah, we need our different name now. We need a different name than what we had last time, so we'll be the generic name. Generic name of an otherwise nameless protagonist. Ah. So they are going to make us play through all this again. Yeah, I'll just smear sunscreen all over the window and that'll do it, right? Yeah, that'll work. Just smear sunscreen all over it. Oh, sorry. I think I started out the game the first time doing that as well. It should have been catching. Okay, there it goes. I must have not registered my. I have to hit a key, hotkey to capture the game every time. It must not have registered it, or maybe I wasn't clicked in. It clicked in like I thought I was when I hit it. Oh well. All right, so 2053. NieR with the capital R. That's apparently what people call them anyway, so I figured I'd go with it. Okay, so he is talking to NieR. So he is talking to NieR there.
Goddamn book.
So I wonder, he's not flying around. I wonder if there's a reason for that. NieR. Yeah, I gotta spell it right, man. I gotta spell it right. Misspelling words is no joking matter. The pipe.
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
Why is there snow outside? Global warming, or climate change, rather.
Are they gone?
Hey, you okay?
I think so.
It's especially unsettling.
Sorry.
It's especially unsettling since we're in a world that apparently the sun never sets. So, I'm not sure how it gets cold.
But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let those things anywhere near you.
He isn't clear about climate change.
Sit
Well,
tight. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat.
It seems like the city has to be constantly overcast for shades to just be walking around all the time.
Oh, and Yona.
Oh, it's not snow?
Yeah.
Then
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Got it?
so the only thing I can think of is
Got it.
so it's constantly overcast in this city. It has to be because the shades are here all the time, so that means that there can't be any sunlight. So that's why it's cold, I suppose. But it's not snow. I don't know, it looks like snow.
Damn! How many of these things are there? They just keep coming! I won't let you lay a finger
I don't know.
on Yona!
Salt. Huh. Salt.
I need
They melt the oceans?
more.
Or boil the oceans?
I need to protect Yona.
Yeah, I'm not extremely informed on the details of the ending of Drakengard because of white chlorination syndrome. Oh, is that what white chlorination does? It turns everyone into pillars of salt, like the in the Bible. I'm going to destroy. I'm going to just destroy Sodom.
Sister.
You better not look at it. Oh, the remains of that dragon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Don't let anyone hurt Yona. So this is the power of the Black Book.
Yes, the black book you're never supposed to use. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I forgot that about the I forgot that about white chlorination. I forgot that that's what it did to you. So that's interesting. So that many people died of it. Yeah, you should have fun with video games. You know, if you're not having fun with video games, then just stop playing them. So he's using exclusively NieR in this fight. So no Vice. He sits on his back like a turtle. Little turtle. So yeah, like every normal shade you fight in this game, at any point you fight them
Yona.
in this little opening segment, except for the armored ones. Ooh, big scary fight. Ooh, scary. How will I ever win? Oh, hey, I can go out here. I don't think there's anything out here, but I can go out here. Now, the fact that I can is just the best. So they're like out on an island here by themselves. Okay, don't stop locking on. They're like on an island out here by themselves. Look at this. They're completely cut off from everybody. How did you get to this? How did you get to this convenience store, sir? No. I want to lock onto the big guy, please. Ah, fuck it. I just want to lock on it all. Maybe he was already there when that happened. I don't know about that. Why is this not... I didn't think you could perfect parry those things. Oh, you had to hit him in the head. Okay. Up to level 30 already, huh? That's quite the level jump. I don't remember that happening the first time. Yeah, so she...
Yona, talk to me.
I'm gonna get a closer look at it here.
Okay, I'm fine. What about you?
Those guys were nothing.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this. I found it while you were gone.
Wow, is that a cookie?
Here,
Is that a cookie?
we can split it.
No, you take it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You need to eat too.
Fine, I'll take the small half.
No.
So
Come on.
we were leveling
You
up.
need to keep up your straight.
We were leveling up the end boss the entire time we were playing. That's crazy. That's nuts. We were actually making the last fight harder for ourselves. Okay, yeah. So she had.
Yona!
Oh no.
So she had.
I'm sorry. I dropped the cookie.
Hold on a second. I need to get a better look at it before I say for sure.
Yona? Why did you?
You've always been the one.
Wait, no, that's always NieR.
So.
Okay.
I just
He just teleported, I guess. He just.
Yona! Yona!
For the cookie. That's right. It's a much better thing. It's a much better reason to do something to get a cookie.
Please, somebody, we need help! Help us!
Oh, sad choir music. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is Shrek in the game really? It is a nice tune. I was kind of trying to pay attention to the architecture to see if anything looks familiar, like the Lost Shrine or whatever, but nothing really stood out. Maybe that tall tower at the end there, but couldn't get a good enough look at it. So the year 3400. There you go.
All right, I'm heading out.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh, she's already showing signs.
Come with you today.
Better not. I'm probably going hunting. But I'll I'll bring you back a book from the library, okay?
Yay! Thanks.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
Yeah, try and get some rest. Alright, yeah, so she was already showing symptoms of the black scroll at this point. So sad.
I should go to the library and see what Popola's up to.
Yeah, you should see. See if you can't catch her on one of her devious schemes. Cool, thanks, game. I appreciate that. Oh, me being a little kid near again is a little weird. Yeah, maybe I can farm it. Yeah, it'd be crazy if there was farming in this game. That would be so exciting.
Good morning. How's Yona doing today?
Her cough's still pretty bad.
That's worrisome.
I know.
I love farming, you guys know.
I keep hoping she'll at least get a little better, but I don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
Oh, stop that. You're the finest brother a girl could hope to have.
That's
Anyway,
true.
I was hoping you might take care of this for me.
The only person who could be as good of a brother to his sister is ourselves.
I got a request from someone in the shopping district. They need you to get some mutton from the northern...
Got it.
Trust.
Alright, this is not going to be anything new, is it?
Oh, would you... I used... Here's... Well,
You...
it's a...
Thanks, Popola.
What's...
Just the way you and the other villagers always take care of us. We really...
Think besides. Everyone
Yeah,
here
see-
wants to
yep.
see Yona.
I will.
Yep, okay. Nothing new. It's all the same. Oh, hey, Yona, you're not supposed to be here.
Yona?
Oh,
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed. See, now your ribbon's all undone.
I'm
Not the
sorry.
ribbon. No.
I just thought I'd see if the library had any books about how to cure my sickness.
Yona, look, don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
It's a lie.
You really think so?
No.
I know so. Anyway, I've got work to do, so I need you to head home. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, I'll give that a try, Wolfer. I'll like I said, I can just look it up. It's not a big deal.
Populations continue to fall.
There are places that document it.
Disease run rampant.
Take care of yourself.
If that wasn't enough, monsters called shades now roam the land as well, threatening our very lives. But
Yeah,
I
sounds
can't
like it
let
sucks,
any of
dude.
that distract me.
I have to
My
keep working
sister is
towards a
sick.
better future.
My only goal is to ensure that the two of us survive.
I will be
It's
the
not
best
easy for
anime
parent
protagonist
kids
in
to
the
live on
world.
their own. But the villagers have been kind to us, and despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be.
Yeah.
There's no other choice.
No. No. Oh me. That's not gonna happen, man. Spoiler alerts, but you are no way gonna be happy. Anywho, let's go out here and be like, what? Shades? This close to the village? Goat thinks I'm stupid, man. You see that? He's just looking back like, yeah, come on, walk on up here, man. Don't worry, I won't do anything. And they kick you in the face. That's how they work. Sheep are known for their deviousness. True story. Back to saying I'm on my people. Never trust a sheep. Oh wait, where am I going? Wait, why am I going? Down. Thought I only needed a button.
I better get the.
Three buttons.
What are Shades doing so close to town?
See, I thought I was supposed to fight Shades before I went back, but I couldn't. I thought maybe I was just remembering wrong. I leveled up.
I had no.
Oh my god.
I can't even go hunting in peace anymore. Time to get this
just
meat to
do
the
that.
shopkeeper.
I'll just do that. Fuck it. I'll work on my lighting situation for next time. Till then, I'll be a little yellow.
Oh, and you. Make sure you stop.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, my controller is being weird. Like, it keeps defaulting back to the keyboard for some reason.
Come back any.
I don't know what was going on there. I forget what Popolo wanted me to buy. I think medicinal herbs or something. I don't give a shit. I've got some, so fine. Hey, Devla.
Let's go play in the northern plains.
Don't do that, child. There's dangerous shades out there.
I delivered. Oh,
Great. And thanks for that's all for today.
thanks.
Now we gotta go see that Yona's gone. Where'd she go? I don't know. Hopefully nowhere dangerous.
Well cut. That's
I get if I,
could
sure.
What are you still doing here?
I'm off to poke and please stay.
What are you still doing here? Go to the tower already. You know, I still haven't looked up the speedruns for this game.
I what
Wait,
what if you're
I'm in heck.
oh any
Yep.
I still haven't looked up the speedruns for this game yet. Really should have. I didn't do it. I didn't think to. Maybe I can be a NieR speedrunner. Yeah, I'm sure it's super easy. You know, all you gotta do is hit buttons, right? You just gotta hit buttons and stuff, and it's super easy. It's no different than playing the game normally. Yep. Yeah, it's giving me keyboard controls all the time. I don't know what's happening, why it's doing that. The only thing I can think of is I had a piece of software that I was trying to use for another game because it wasn't capturing my controller input properly, so I had it where it would map keyboard presses to button presses on the controller. So I wonder if that's running in the background for some reason. I wonder if it's running in the background for some reason. I just didn't realize it was running. Yeah, for some games, Starbane, that's true. But even games where you do that, there's categories where you don't do that. And the button presses that it takes to do things optimally is really precise. And it's really difficult to do, especially in a game. A game that gets this long, it's incredibly difficult. Just because there's so many opportunities to screw up. And every little screw up just keeps adding more and more time to your timer, and eventually it's just too much. And the one I would definitely never ever try and do that I've seen people do, much to the detriment of their own sanity, was Final Fantasy VII 100% runs. And when I say 100%, that means you get all of the materials, all of the items in the game. You fight every enemy to fill out the monster log.
Hey,
did everything.
I'm
Oh, thank goodness.
Popola.
I know. Oh,
Wow.
go. Oh,
What?
I think it.
Uh,
She.
You mean
Exact.
she's?
Don't worry. But she was worried.
Yeah.
I think I forget what the world record is for the Final Fantasy VII 100% run. I think it's like 100 and something hours. And the worst part of it is that it's getting a good time on that is entirely reliant on your RNG in the chocobo races. And so the chocobo races are what you do at the end of the game. So your entire run hinges on you being almost completely done with the run already and just hoping that the very last section of RNG doesn't screw you over.
Make.
I don't know why I'm collecting items. There's absolutely zero reason to do it. No, Yona.
I'd bet.
Where could she be? Oh, I thought it was
Really?
You have
15 hours and something. Okay, I thought it was longer than that, honestly.
Yes. Then we.
You
What's the?
Well, I think it must be thinking of something else. I must be thinking of a different game. 15 hours, 19 minutes, and 14 seconds. Yeah.
Yona, I have to get to the eastern gate.
Is it by an insanely buff redhead guy with glasses? Because I think he's about the only person insane enough to run that thing.
What's that?
It's the ribbon off her bed. Yeah, the guy I'm talking about, by the way, is Caleb. He does quite a lot of speedruns, and I think he's the one who came up with 100% Final Fantasy VII run in the first place. Because why not make your life a living hell? Why would you not want to do that? Zero Kainos? Okay, so it's not him then. He must have roped other people into doing it too. Those poor fools. But yeah, like I said, the run entirely relies on yeah, rocks. I get it. Fuck.
Look at there's maybe.
It entirely relies on the RNG and the chocobo races, because that's where you get the last couple of pieces of materia. I think you can only get them from chocobo races, and I think you can't even get first place for them. You have to get like second or third or something like that. Yeah, 15. You know, 15 hours is, if you're thinking about like, oh, I'm just going to sit down and play a video game and take 15 hours to beat it, that's nothing. But imagine having to do that like 50 times and having to constantly restart at 13 hours because you got bad RNG. The game rolled the dice and decided this time, you don't get to beat the game. You have to restart again. That is a way to drive yourself insane. Yay, Lost Shrine map. Woohoo! It helps a lot in this place. Well, with the fact that it's nothing but circles overlapping each other, and there's always something falling down to block the path.
I'm coming, Yona.
No, yeah, you get better and better at the starting points, but yeah, just imagine, like,
There are shades here too.
like, would you want to do that
She'll never
like
move
20 or
out
30
of here.
times? Especially when it's not the hard part of the game. I mean, for my own sake at least, that's the part of that gets frustrating about Dark Souls, right? I have to play through the difficult part of the game like 30 times just to get to the hard part and die in 10 seconds, and then you have to go play through the easy part again, and then get to the hard part and die in 10 seconds again. It's like that's not fun. That's a big issue with why speedrunning is so difficult. It's because if you're just trying to just do general speedrunning, then you can just kind of do okay and not worry about it so much. But if you're trying to hit world record, like you play through this whole game and you're doing great, you're doing well, and then you hit this one portion where you like mistime a button press, and now everything's gone to shit. All that time you spent up to that point no longer that doesn't count anymore. You were doing so well, and now one mistime button push and you're gone completely. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is at that point, yeah, you know, you're playing the video game for a different reason. You're not doing it to have fun. You're doing it to challenge yourself and to compete. So it's not about your enjoyment anymore. And honestly, I don't want to. Honestly, that's not why I want to play video games. I'd rather have a good time. Fuck it. I don't want to fight. I'm just keep going. Oh, I've seen that video, Starbane. Yeah, no, he I think he broke a bunch of stuff in his house when that happened. If it's the guy I'm thinking of. When I say a bunch of stuff in his house, I think he like broke his computer monitor and his keyboard and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, that guy is actually I think that guy has actually gone on and he's done the entire Soulsborne series that way now. So he throws Bloodborne in there too. Hey, oh, hi Sephiroth. So, as I mentioned, you can just say you can just type hello. It's okay. Also, I told you I was going to make a video, but I rethought how I was going to go about it because I thought it. You know, what initially I thought would be funny because I know that I'm not serious about it. I thought maybe people would take it the wrong way. I was going to do this this bit about you know, being super excited about like, oh man, I'm, you know, all these super chats coming in and stuff, and having like this bit where I was super confused about the exchange rate between kroner and US dollars. But I thought it might come across as being like, oh well, you know, I deserve more money. Like, no, I don't need any money for the channel. And I was actually thinking about turning that off, but I don't know if I don't know. I was thinking about turning that off, super chats and super stickers, because there's a whole like you can't do it on a stream by stream basis, but there's like a whole blanket YouTube feature where you can just turn them off. I'm thinking about doing that. You can keep your money. It's okay. But I do appreciate the giving spirit. It's very nice. But yeah, I'm still gonna do something. I'm just changing the rate, the way. Yeah, Starbrain, totally. Yeah, 20 kroner is exactly $20. It's a 1-to-1 exchange rate. Actually, I think it's like a 1-to-10 exchange rate, but I can never tell anymore these days. It feels like everyone talks about the dollar's not worth a lot right now, but I think they always just compare it to like the pound or something like that. They never think about any other currency. Go buy an ice cream for my kid. Well, actually that's not what I'm gonna do with it, but I do appreciate the sentiment. It will allow me to spend money to do that. Otherwise, but believe me when I say, like, I want to be very clear. I am good on money, in my personal life. The only reason I monetized anything was because YouTube's gonna monetize my channel anyway. And if I am to believe some people, monetizing your videos makes them higher up in the search algorithms. You appease the algorithm by having your video monetized. So it's all about appeasing the algorithm, man. That's all we gotta do. No, but yeah, I'm going to do something with that money though. It's not going to me in any way. And that's what I'm going to do with the video about. It's what I'm going to do with the money. I'm going to change gear on how I was going to approach being a humorous comedy man.
What is it with these things?
But yeah, I'll get it all worked out.
I don't have time for this. I have to save Yona.
The fun part is that since Google runs all their stuff through AdSense, they don't actually give you any money until you hit $100. So until I actually get to $100, not 100 kroner, $100, they won't give me anything.
Give her back.
Well, they've always been that way though. That's always how Google AdSense has worked. I guess it's not worth the transaction fees to them to give you like $10 at a time or something like that. Yeah, Sephiroth. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to support, if that is your, if it makes you happy, then go for it. I will not stop you. You can do with it. Japanese yen is 10 to 1 for $1 as well. Interesting. I didn't think it was that much. I thought the yen exchange rate was way lower than that.
Please stop pounding me.
Then Yona.
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a...
There. So how do we...
Okay, I can't.
Save Yona.
Once I destroy these shades, the magic
He has no powers yet.
passage should simply disappear.
He has no
You
powers.
Really do that?
I am Grimoire Weiss.
Yes.
My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
He's a badass.
Then do it already, Vice.
It's
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
It is funny how he brags about himself like this, and he doesn't actually have any memory of who he is.
Blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I, Grimoire Weiss, shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to...
You know, I'm the one doing all the fighting here, buddy. You want to help at all, or?
Oh dear.
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
That's not what happened. He's a liar. He's blaming me for him screwing up.
Nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
It's true. He's not helping a ton with this. Alright, just shoot him now. Blah, 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 blah.
Did
And then I just started
suck the
blasting.
blood out of those things? Okay. You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
The most difficult battle in the world.
Defeating these monsters. Magic indeed. This
No,
is
it's
the
technology.
true power of Grimoire Vice.
It's just
Hold on,
technology.
Yoda. I'm coming.
It just looks like magic because it's so advanced.
All of them?
Yep.
It
Okay.
seems our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned. Stay calm. The man who keeps his head in a fight is the one who emerges victorious.
Yep.
It's a defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That
Yeah, I said
the
bad.
enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other. Oh, this is madness. You fight like a one-legged chicken.
Maybe be quiet for a second.
How do you know how a one-legged chicken fights?
They changed again?
If you've been participating in cock fights, Grimoire Vice? Yeah.
Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still, dealing with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting task.
Well, let's not do that then. Have I been outside the U.S.? No. I am
Learn the pattern of its
I am
shots,
not a
then
worldly
finish it
person.
off.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
No, he has no clue what he's doing. I'm trying to block this, but I guess there you go. I got it. Took me a few tries. Oh, and he counterattacks with it. He counterattack. Okay, yeah, I have to remember he counterattacks. Yeah.
Now is your chance. Attack with all your might.
Yeah. Let's see. I've been to just about every edge of the U.S. I've been to most of them. Yeah. I've been to yeah, a good amount of the eastern U.S. I've been to Texas and Nevada.
They are not but a horde of faceless minions. Swat
That's
them
it. And of course, you have to go to Florida because Florida, even in the U.S., is a crazy place.
Focus on the small ones first. One to go. Keep your guard up.
That statue does not look happy.
Anger is but a
They
form
never
of
look happy. They're a statue.
humanity. Nothing to fear.
That's just their face, man. How dare you make fun of their face?
This one excels at close combat. Keep your distance.
Sure thing. I'll do that, Vice. I'll do that. I'll keep my distance. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the U.S. has quite the range of environments. You can find just about anything. Kitten is at visiting. Kitten's visiting relatives, so she.
Yoda!
Kitten's visiting relatives, so she's busy doing all that stuff.
just wanted to help.
I'm the one who's sorry. You must have been scared out of your mind. Are you okay?
Perhaps we'd best depart, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
shrine's about to collapse.
They were the
Come on,
typical
Yona,
load-bearing
let's go.
bosses, so we need to get the hell out of here. I like how we're like, we have to leave, the shrine's going to collapse, and like it looks no different the next time we come back. Except for the bridge being knocked out, of course. Everything else seems fine, though. Oh no,
Yeah.
she's
When
got
the
Black
whip
Scroll.
and
Yeah. Oh,
come.
Yeah, I do wonder about that Starband. I wonder how many people actually read chat if they watch the streams back later.
What?
it's Mom's.
I have not.
She got the black scroll.
My apology.
It's all right. This is the reading. It helps remind. But the final entry. Well, take a look.
Oh, they let me do pop and ear stuff already. I don't think you could do that until the second playthrough before.
Say that. Can you?
I'm not gonna do the pop and ear stuff. I didn't think you.
Why
Could.
are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
I don't think they let me do it, honestly, because you had to get to the second playthrough last time. You turn chat on if you're watching anything. Yeah, I kind of do too, but I wasn't sure if that was like a normal thing.
I know.
Cause
This is so. Yona hasn't done it. I do too.
because I like just kind of seeing how people reacted and stuff like that. And that's one thing I was wondering about doing too. I don't know if I necessarily have time to do it, which is a big contributing factor. But YouTube lets you release videos as premieres, and that's where it's kind of like a live stream, but it's where it's basically where you live stream a video that you made, and you can be in a chat with people. I don't know if that's worthwhile to do. I think I need to get more of a handle on like what time of day people watch videos to do that kind of thing. Because if I premiered a video and like nobody was there talking, I'd be like, well, crap.
Oh, you're back.
I would feel not great.
See here. I am Grimoire.
Wait,
Hold up.
oh,
He's in your.
yeah, the Song of the Ancients. It's an old
Oh,
tune that's
Devla.
been passed down through
She's trying to act like she doesn't know who
generations.
Vice is. She's trying to like, oh yeah, my song's about Vice, but I have no idea who he
It's
is.
in a forgotten language, so I doubt you could make much sense out of it.
Do you know what it means?
Well, it's not like I studied it or anything, but I can tell you bits
She knows
and
everything.
pieces.
Don't believe her.
There's this
She's a liar.
terrible black book that shows up and starts spreading disease all over the place. But then this white book appears and saves the world, and everyone's happy. You know how it goes.
So she
What is it?
It's nothing.
told us that
So
for a
How
reason.
exactly does this white book save the world?
I see.
It's just a song, yeah? I don't really know the details.
Oh,
Aw, don't be sad. Look, why don't you go ask Popola? She's got a big brain, maybe she knows something.
that's a good idea. Thanks.
So they had to like devise telling us that story in order to get us to do what we end up doing throughout the game, right?
A white book, a black book, and a disease.
Is something the matter?
No,
So
I was just thinking.
I wonder what their reasoning was for telling us that. Because they make it sound like NieR is evil and stuff like that, and that we should fight against him, but that's not really what they want us to do. So I don't know. It's interesting.
I heard about Yona.
Well,
Wait.
you.
Yes, well, the Song of the Ancients. Let's see.
So they had to have got together to concoct this story or whatever.
Grimoire Noir brings calamity upon the world. The White Book, Grimoire Vice, will appear with his sealed verses. He will then use them to vanquish Grimoire Noir and purge the calamity he wrought. Or so the legend goes.
What's a sealed verse?
No such records remain, so I can't say for sure. But they seem to resemble some form of magic.
Magic.
Can't believe they would.
So the song says
Can't believe they would
Grimoire
lie to
Weiss
us about all
purges
this.
this calamity, right?
You ladies are not nice.
And he does so using.
Oh, and you believe the matter I infused in the shrine is one of these sealed verses?
Exactly, Weiss. With you.
Guys, don't get too excited. This is just some old legend.
Hey, Weiss was just some old legend yesterday, but here he is.
Yeah.
And if he's real, the rest of it must be too. He can cure the Black Scrawl. I know he can.
Do we know anything regarding the whereabouts of this Grimoire Noir?
Sorry, but there's nothing about that in any of the records. All I can say for sure is that there are a number of sealed verses out there.
Also, it appears...
Then we'll go.
No.
What?
So I should just.
Well, I've heard it's.
Okay. Yep. Go to the thing.
Once you arrive,
Got it.
Go to the area. All right. So this is where things are supposed to be. Supposed to be different. Yeah, sorry. I've got to figure out like why the hell does my controller keep doing this? Sorry, I'm trying to get a look at it. I don't think the thing that maps my controller is running at the moment, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure what's running that's doing that. That sucks. Ugh. Oh well. Yeah, it's still doing it. So the worst that happens, to be honest, the worst of this happens sometimes with the controller and the keyboard getting mixed up is sometimes when I hit the attack button, it thinks I'm doing it twice, which isn't a big deal. It doesn't.
Is a rather catchy number. I can see why the bards kept it alive through the eons.
Yeah, it's a real toe tapper. Wait, do you even have toes?
Starbreak doesn't like video
You can
games.
save Yona, Weiss. Heck, maybe you can save the whole world.
Can I, though? I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
Oh me. Yeah, so I still have. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but I still don't have the. I still don't have an idea of what game I'm going to play after this game, which is sad because the end is quick approaching, so or fast approaching. That's the better word, right? So I'm not sure I'm not sure what's happening coming next. I have way too many games. I have way too many games to choose from, and I bought more. I bought more when the Steam Summer Sale started. Yeah, I do remember you. I do appreciate your love of Final Fantasy IX, Starbane. I think Final Fantasy IX is a really, really great game. I think honestly, amongst the Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy IX is underrated compared to all the other ones. Did you? I don't know if you follow me on Twitter or not, Starbane, but did you see they announced they're going to have a Final Fantasy IX animated series starting soon?
Place for a village.
How are we supposed supposed to reach the chief's house?
I forget what service it's going to be on. It's going to be on one of the services, obviously, but I can't remember which one.
Is anyone even here?
We don't trust your kind.
She means people who aren't shades. Yeah, I just saw some people talking about it a little bit, and I was like, oh, that seems cool. I would like to see what they do with it, because I think the plot of, to be honest, the plot of Final Fantasy IX is really really strong. I like the story for it. The
I'm
twatter,
looking for
yeah.
someone who knows about the sealed verses.
She's just like her. Like Kaiji.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
Man, it's weird not being able to just like two-shot shades anymore. It's a very weird sensation.
Wait,
Leave this village and
What's up?
Yeah, and I've been...
It would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah, there's no powerful shades here at all.
let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
Good thing there's no giant shade here that's gonna fight us here in a second. That would be really unfortunate. Yeah, but I started playing Final Fantasy IX again not that long ago, but then some new game came out and it distracted me, and I haven't played it again. I really need to. I have Final Fantasy IX on Steam. And honestly, I've been wanting to do a series about RPGs, but it would just be a ton of editing. Because while I do really love turn-based RPGs, I don't think that they're insanely entertaining to watch.
Where the heck is...
There's too much like random combat and stuff going on.
Nice flowers.
And her painting of her grandmother is really awful.
Those are lunar tears, legendary flowers of almost perfect beauty.
You're kidding. Those are the ones I told Yona about.
all modern Bethesda games. There you go. That's easy enough. That's an easy enough answer.
Hands off the flowers.
Vice, why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
The better question is whether she keeps the two giant swords she
Is
wields.
she a shade? Son of a bitch. I knew this would happen. Did we get her?
Yeah, we got her. She's dead now. I never played Duke Nukem Forever. I managed to hear how bad it was before I ever tried to play it, so I never picked it up because I kind of believed everyone that it was not going to be good.
Heck,
By my very pages, the girl wields magic.
Yep, you're not the only one, Vice.
let's go.
Yeah, it is unfortunate for any game that gets stuck in development hell. They all, it's never a good thing when they get stuck in development hell because it kind of means that they've been leaderless and kind of wandering aimlessly and didn't have good direction. And that's never a good sign for a game because eventually you get sick of working on it and just don't want to do it anymore. So you just do whatever will get it done instead of having passion for it anymore.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? What the heck is going on here?
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of her anger.
It's not.
Beware the shockwave. Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
And he retreats. That's right, run, you coward. Oh, it's summoning babies.
Spat something out.
Those are babies.
Are these guys shades too?
They're baby shades. So this is like a nurse shade? Why do you have all those babies in you, sir? Answer that question.
I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
Die! Die, die, die! You wanna
Yeah.
pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
She'll do it too, man. I've seen her. I've seen her do it.
Her sword work.
Yeah, Starbane, but if you don't want to abuse the stupid enemies, you can just change that one typo in the game settings to fix the AI. Because someone made a typo, and that's why the AI is so bad in that game. And they never patched it. You still have to do it manually. So like that's how you can tell that there was a insane level of not giving a shit when they made the game. A typo in the game file is inexcusable. There are so many things that will catch that for you. There's so many IDEs that you can program in that will catch
The symbols are disappearing.
that will catch when you make a error in like defining variables or something like that. And that's all it was in their AI files, was more like one error that would have been caught by something like that.
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
We have to help her by running in circles around her.
You're awake.
You.
I'm sorry we attacked you. We thought you were a shade.
Well, you're half right. Now get the hell out of here.
Now see here.
Yeah,
We made our
go to hell,
apologies and came to
you
your aid.
meddling
The
person.
least you can do is grace us with your name.
It's okay, Vice. She's probably just exhausted.
My name's Kaine.
Ah, the name we heard back in the village.
Look, nothing good is gonna happen if you stick with me. So do like I said and go. one more thing.
Oh,
That monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
can do. I have no intentions of ever fighting something that huge again.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Yeah, see, I didn't push any button for that attack to come out. It just happened. That attack just happened, so my poor computer is very confused about what to do with this controller at the moment.
I'm worried about Yona.
All right, so from what I read, the game should be different from this point forward. I'm not sure how exactly, but it's supposed to be different now.
Hey, it's a wild boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
I don't know. They look pretty strong. This is impossible.
No, it's not. Stop being such a whiny baby. It's not even really fighting back that much. Yeah, like I said, mismanagement. anytime a game's stuck in development hell, it's because of mismanagement. It's just a matter of what level, at what level that mismanagement's occurring at. It's is it the guy who's directly supervising it? The direct producer of the game, or is it from the upper management who don't actually work on the game, but they still want to control the development process? Is
There
it,
must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
Maybe. But there's no way we can take that thing on now. I need to get stronger.
Yeah. Our dear friend Randy Pitchford really needs to just not be in game development anymore. They should have fired him. They should have fired him after Colonial Marines, just for PR purposes, but they keep him around for some reason. And then they had another attempt to fire him when he lost a he lost a USB key that was full of porn and game development documentation. They probably should have also fired him then. But no. Look at all this money. Where does this money keep coming from? I don't know.
Yona? Yona, what is it?
It hurts.
Oh, Yona. I'll go get some medicine, okay? Just hang on.
Wait,
What is it?
just don't do anything dangerous.
Stop worrying already.
Don't worry. We will risk our life for your life. No questions asked.
The black scroll appears to be advancing at a furious rate.
She needs something to stop her pain. Let's see if Popola has any ideas.
So, okay, nothing's different thus far. So I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit concerned. Yeah, so since we're talking about them, do you guys happen to know where Randy Pitchford got his start in game development?
Hey, Popola, do you have any pain
If you watch
medicine?
if you watch Civia 11, you'll know. But let me know if you guys know the answer. Very true, Starbrain.
Pain medicine.
It's for Yona. Her pain is... it's getting really bad.
That poor girl. Well, I guess we could try.
What's that?
It's a fish found.
That sound...
You can find sea front. Shades have been spotted there with.
So this is also no different. Oh.
Ah, good. Could you gather 2 medicinal herbs from the northern plains for. They usually grow in.
2 medicinal...
Thanks for.
I don't say I have them already. I just happen to have some on me. All right. So, anyway, I'll go ahead and spoil the answer, I suppose. Randy Pitchford actually got his start designing maps for I believe one of the Duke Nukem games, and also Shadow Warriors. If you look up map creation credits for those games, he was the start. He started a ton of maps for those games. He didn't finish any of them, but he started a lot of them. So I have to. Sorry, I have to look up something real quick. This is getting to be a bit weird to me. Let me see if I can't look up something. I know it's amazingly good idea to do in the middle of a stream, but I have to look it up. Something's going on with my computer in general, so I'm trying. Hopefully this is not a. This is not a sign. Me. There we go. No, it's the latency shouldn't be that bad. Oh, you don't need to see my face that closely. Why would you need to finish the map? It just works. Yeah. No. Someone else will finish it for you. Don't worry about it.
Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
Die, you foul beasts!
Save your life. Give me a reward.
Here.
Thank you. See, that's how you have to save people's lives. That's what you should do in your normal life. Every time you do something nice for somebody, just say, "Where's my reward?" That's how this is supposed to work. I do something for you, and then you give me something back. Nothing's for free. So, as far as getting NDE is concerned, I'm still not 100% on how far into the game I have to play to get to it. I don't have full knowledge of that. Holy shit! I didn't push an attack button. Hi, Spider. I'm just gonna grab this log and run. Bye. And of course, you can always do the funny little poking fun at the tropes of these games to be like, how is he carrying all this stuff on him? How do I have 99 logs in my inventory? That seems like a lot. How could you possibly carry that much? I'm, of course, above such commentary.
I doubt we'll have much luck blundering about.
What should we do? I don't even...
Perhaps we could try.
Works for me. Heck, we might even...
Yeah, they don't sell them until you catch one. That's fun, isn't it? Fisherman, sell me fish.
A shaman fish?
See? No shaman fish.
Huh? Shaman fish? Oh, sure. They're a cinch. Practically, I won't do it for you. Here, fish.
Yep, so we have to go over to the other
Let's
beach.
head over to that beach the fisherman mentioned.
Yeah, Bethesda's still mad that their little monetizing mods thing didn't go over like they wanted it to. They're really hoping we'd all buy into it, but nobody liked it, so I think they're still mad about that. They desperately. It's not enough that they sell Skyrim, you know, to each customer 5 times. They have to also give microtransactions, which really makes me feel good about them as a company. It makes me feel like they really care about me as a customer.
We're all set.
It's like, hey man, do you think you can patch the game one of these releases? Nope. No patches. No patches. Only bugs. Euro soccer tournament. I see. I know how you guys are about your soccer. if I may be racist for a moment.
Sorry.
Why, you selfish cad.
Yep, bye. I got shit to do, lady. No, I get it. I was kind of hoping this would be like something that, you know, like maybe after an hour or two it would be done, but it feels like it's going on way longer than that. And I forgot to open my chat bot, so I forgot to open my chat bot, so my usual you need to take a break messages are not popping up. I just realized. I'm all over the place today, man. Today is a weird day. Today is a super bizarre day to me. Everything's having like just nothing that breaks horribly, but everything is just having little minor screw ups that it's all just kind of compounding for the day. Everything is just having these little minor things, like this thing where the controller still works, but the game thinks I'm using a keyboard and mouse for some reason. Or I made my coffee today. Here, and I use a press. I use a press to make the coffee, and the little portion that like pushes through the coffee, the filter, it completely like disassembled from the rest of the press, so I had to rebuild my press this morning. Oh yeah, this is the guy who's insanely hard at the moment. So like it you know, it wasn't like a end game breaking thing or anything like that, you know, or complete end of the world thing where I can't use the press anymore. I just reassembled it, but it was just a weird thing to have happen, and it was really frustrating. So that's actually true, Starbane. Yes. I have to be transparent, I suppose. I am not big into into guns like some people are, but I do enjoy shooting guns. So it's an interesting conundrum. But burgers are objectively one of the best types of food. So you can't argue against that. Here's a shaman fish. Now shut up about your pain.
It's not gonna taste good.
Don't worry.
That's what I like.
Yeah, shut up about your pain. No one cares. Next morning, she turned to a shade and we had to kill her.
Hey,
Better.
that's.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
I am.
Oh,
Now see.
Vice has been.
really?
It appears impudence is the fruit.
Pizza and
of the-
pasta.
Hey.
Pasta and pizza. Yeah, I could live off pasta and pizza.
You know that
To be fair.
I bet she's in pain.
You just focus on.
Oh,
It's man.
Fine,
What the
fine.
hell?
really?
If I don't, you...
All right, so she wants us to go check on Kaine.
I was thinking about trying to make stew.
I don't want.
Well, it depends where you go, Starbane. You can find people like that.
Nightmares in all the worlds could not prepare me for the horror of conversing with that woman again.
All right, so Yona wants us to go make sure Kaine is okay. I can do that. Wait, what? Wait, what is it doing? Tells me to go to the southern plains? Hold on a second. Weird. Okay, well, I thought she wanted us to go to Kaine, but I guess we're going somewhere else. I probably should have read. Whoops. That's one thing about this game. It tells you all this information about all the side quests that you're on, but it gives you absolutely no information about the main quest. Like it gives you the red X, but then once you get hit where the red X wants you to go, it's like what do I do now? Maybe I should buy the maps at some point. Nah. Maps are useless. You don't need a map. It's all a straight line. It's all just a hallway. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy hallways, but it's still a hallway. Oh, she wants us to help the old woman. Oh. I see. I thought she was talking about Kaine. She's talking about the old woman. What do you want, old hag?
You there!
Are you asking?
How can? Our apol.
I am at a.
Oh,
Okay.
She has lots of pain to heal. Gotta go to the post office. The post office has her medicine for some reason. Don't ask questions. Give me the medicine.
After. Oh, so.
Heck.
Oh,
You don't.
oh, you know, since
Oh, what?
you're from.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, you're dressed anyway. Would you mind
Ah,
Yeah. Well, it doesn't rain in this game, so we don't have to worry about inclement weather conditions. Everything just kind of is always sunny, or a little overcast sometimes. And she's not here. She's in the lighthouse.
I don't
Think well.
Oh my god.
What an absurd.
I agree, Vice. I agree. An absurd waste of time.
What did
We have
the po that
the
software?
Sorry, I'm looking up some. Oh my god. All these places are like, look, man, turn off your ad block, or we're not going to let you see the site. It's like, okay, fine, I'll just go somewhere else then. I do not need your website. Okay. So it's just the next time we go to the area, I guess. It's when we'll have it, have differences. I thought it meant the first time you go to the area,
Let's deliver that.
but it's not. Why do you superhero landing from like 5 feet? That's just gonna kill your knee, man. You don't need to do that. So bright. So bright. Oh. Okay. I do like that. As long as that shade's over there, you can just see this giant air bullets shooting out of him. It's just silly. Do I smoke? No. I don't smoke, drink, or use recreational drugs. I am what they call the straight edge, without being an emo douchebag about it. Yes, I'm a norm. I'm I am a plain person. Thank you. I will continue. I know it's weird for some people because I know at least in a lot of European cultures, it's not as much of a thing about drinking. So, you know, it's like just having a glass of water to them, to some cultures. So, we're a little bit more stringent about it here in America, but still not as much as we maybe should be. But that's a whole other conversation.
Hey, I.
Oh, Oh dear.
What's wrong?
It's from the mayor of Seafront. He says that a horde of shades have appeared in the area.
That's not good.
Nicotine
My
also?
weapon
Yeah.
was practically useless against the giant shade we fought there. I wish there was some way to strike.
You know, if you... Oh, if that's...
Good advice.
Like people talk about, you know, caffeine and sugar here, are also, you know, not, no, they're mild substances, but they are still habit forming. And I know that's the thing, but nicotine is not a fun thing you should get involved with. Nicotine is not healthy for you at all. Yeah, Starbrain, they have their wine. You know when you let your little kid sit down at the table and like here little kid, have a glass of wine, man, it's fine. It's like I don't know if you're should we charge you with child abuse at this point, or
I'm not old enough to drink Devila. Also,
When the sun never sets, what difference does it make? Ah, never mind. I do love this tavern, though. It's the nerve center.
oh yeah,
of the whole
Sephiroth.
village.
That's
Folks come
that's
here
the
to relax,
mouth tobacco,
swap
right?
stories, or
It's the
even look
snus.
for work.
I think we call it
Come
snuff
back whenever
snuff
you
here.
have a free
Hey, sure, I ain't talking about you.
Hey, you got him?
if it,
Fair enough. Listen, I need 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries.
Both boys and girls. Around in America, we do that a little. They do that a little bit, but it's mostly a southerner thing, and in the southern United States, and it's mostly guys. For women, it's considered to be too gross and dirty, and we don't encourage that kind of behavior in women typically. To maybe an unhealthy
What do you
degree.
know about this junk heap?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there,
Yeah.
we have to cross the Iron Bridge
I think
to
that's
the northeast.
the typical
Obelisk
typical
says these
Italian
huge
supper.
metal crates used to cross that
Starbrain.
bridge all the time in the old world.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Good question. How did we end up like this? Snuff in a bag. Interesting, like a tea bag? Oh. So it's like kind of like a tea bag that you put in your mouth? Interesting. Oh no, there's no harm, friends. People can do what they like, but I'm just saying that it's not for me. I'm not going to introduce that kind of stuff into my life. It doesn't seem worth it to me.
Jacob,
Hey there.
And honestly,
it's my
if I'm gonna be fair,
So it's just the two.
a lot of times around here, at least where I live, alcohol consumption is very rarely harmless.
I want and well, it's settled.
Well, you can get here's a and be
There's very rare times where any degree of alcohol consumption is harmless. It has some negative effects, but that's my own prejudices from life experience. To be fair, but yeah, that's I think that's about as far as I'll get into it. But I don't care for it. The the life experiences I've had regarding regarding drug use kind of shaped my viewpoint in a fairly negative way about it.
Patrolled for eons by unstoppable machines.
Yeah, and I bet they're full of rare materials.
This place is hardly befitting one of my grand stature.
You sure do like to complain, Vice.
Yeah, Vice, shut up. Boy, these are still shut down at the moment, aren't they? Yeah. Okie dokie. What's the harm is if you become a horrible drunk and abuse your children, or neglect your children, or go driving while you're intoxicated.
I'm certain the elder has been giving his
Nothing is completely harmless. So that's the thing that I don't have no problem with. I know people who just, like you said, it's just they sit down to have supper, and they have a little glass of wine with it, and they go about their day, And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not for me. To be quite fair, with the way my situation is, I have a strong feeling I would have a genetic disposition towards alcoholism. So I am just not going to get involved. I'll just stay over here being lame. And that's how I'll be. I'll be white bread plain boring. That's for me. The only thing that's been no, I know. It does make going out with me not nearly as fun for people who do enjoy drinking. And it makes it not as fun for me either, because I don't know if you've ever had the situation, like I don't know if you've ever been like a designated driver or something, but there is almost nothing worse. Like I have social issues anyway. Being in large crowds and stuff is not typically my thing. I have exceptions for that. But typically, I don't like large crowds and stuff like that, and it gets worse. Like going out with 5 or 6 friends, and all of them are getting wasted, blackout drunk, and you're supposed to take care of them for the night. That is a horrible feeling, and it's not fun for anyone involved. To be honest, no one has a good time in that situation. However, the bars here do give you free sodas if you are a designated driver, so that's something, right? You can't preach free sodas. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah, that is something to it's an interesting thought to have, I guess, but probably don't want to. I don't know. it is useful, I suppose, to take a look back at things and kind of try and try to analyze why am I the way I am. You know, introspection's good.
That should do it.
Are you heading out, Sephiroth, or? I know you said you were going to the watch soccer or go to soccer or whatever. I don't know. Soccer related activities are happening. That's all I know. Or football related activities. I should use the terminology. Yeah, the correct terminology, right? Football. I still think it's funny how we kind of co-opt how America kind of co-opt that name for a sport. Our football is not football. You don't use you hardly ever use your feet. So why is it called football? I don't know. Or football. Yeah, our sport's more like handball.
Just warp back to the client after you get their stuff.
I do wish that. I do wish that, NieR.
It's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
I wish we could warp in this game.
Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
God, I wish that was not true.
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
I do think it's funny they put this lore reason in for why we can't just warp everywhere.
All right then, walking it is.
An excellent choice.
But apparently they have since mastered warping in Automata because we get to do it all the time. So they figured out warping at that point. And it's not even warping at that point, right? It's just where they're rebuilding the android bodies. They're rebuilding the android bodies and just shipping their consciousness around. So I guess it's not technically warping. Well, I mean, you're running, but I mean, like, you're in football, in American football, your feet aren't coming in contact with the ball, so it's not football. It's.
I hate being alone.
God, you're such an insufferable, bratty asshole. God, I hate him.
Hello, we got your.
Oh, thank you so. Normally I charge. Here you go, and thanks.
What is that?
I'm sorry. He's impatient. We just need to wait.
I don't care about you or your mother. I don't care about you or your mother.
No. You don't know.
No, I don't want to. Fuck. I'll have to go down and find his mom. Shoot. Yeah, you have to keep the T's away from the Americans. We cannot be trusted. Apparently, we also keep U's away from ourselves because we take the letter U out of all the words.
The mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
Yona and I both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
How about missing your brother because he's constantly going out and fixing everyone else's problems? Do you think maybe she has an issue with that? Yeah. But regarding British accents, I really can't. You know, most accents I'm like, okay, whatever. But I really there's something about the Cockney accent that I just don't like. It's very like off-putting to me. I think the issue with the Cockney accent is when you use it, you sound really stupid. I think that's my issue with it. that's the thing that killed me about the audiobook for Game of Thrones. The guy who does the audiobook for Game of Thrones is an insanely talented voice actor. I think he does most of the voices in the book by himself, so like he has to be really talented to be able to do all those voices. But he gave Tyrion Lannister a Cockney accent for some reason. And I'm like, why would you do that, man? He's like the smartest guy in the entire show, or in the entire book, and you gave him the accent that makes him sound like he's gutter trash stupid. I don't know. But like I said, that's my own thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I can't stand hearing people talk like that. Maybe I only came to a conclusion because of how people with that accent are depicted in fiction. Because, you know, they are typically people who have that accent are typically portrayed as like the poor idiot. Didn't the chimney sweep guy in Mary Poppins had that accent? I think. I don't know why I thought of that, but I want to say he did. Jeez, man. Yeah. Where's my finger using this ability? Because only the first shot of Dark Blast is drawn. Everyone's weak after that, so I have to constantly be tapping R1 to fire off the powerful shots.
You can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down here.
My fingers just starts to hurt.
Or, for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week.
Stop talking sense, Vice.
The woman is clearly...
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Miracles.
Yes. If you believe in Santa Claus, you'll be real. Or if you just clap your hands, the fairy will come back to life. Aren't you clapping your hands? Clap louder. Bring the fairy back to life. Okay, so can't do that. Oh, good jump. Good jump. See a good running start this time around. There we go. I don't think I ever actually came back down here to this section outside of this one time you have to do it for this quest. I think I always past this point I always skip down the basement too. Why is it? Oh, I didn't think it was going to do that. Sorry. Extra loading screens for no reason. Yeah.
It's malfunctioning.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
No, fine.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Oh, they track you. I see. for the fun boss fight.
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, Vice. Thanks for the advice. Advice. It's funny because it rhymes.
What a troublesome piece of machinery.
Oh, come on, now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
So many levels ups don't mean nothing. Don't mean anything at all.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
Now all that remains is that oversized head. It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
Unfortunate. All we can do is throw bombs at it.
These chambers are loaded with bombs.
Oh my god. I turned. I told the game to turn anyway.
No mere machine can defy us.
Stay focused, Vice.
Fuck. Good job, me. Pick the fucking...
Where have I heard that before?
Oh, I picked it up and dropped it. That's why I couldn't pick it up again.
It's working.
Yeah, so what happened was I dodged and hit circle, and it swung the sword. And circle's not supposed to do that. Circle doesn't swing the weapon. But I dodged and hit circle, and it swung the weapon, so it screwed me up. I don't know. Yeah, after stream, I'm definitely gonna have to debug my computer and try and figure out what the hell is going on.
Stupid machine.
Good. Keep after it.
Oh, I could have probably done it again, couldn't I? Yeah, he's broken. Just because. And there's the mom, super dead, and the guy with the gold chain.
It's a woman.
I fear we have...
So who's... This bag has nice clothes. Why would she bring the...
It would seem she abandoned her children.
Oh.
So much... What?
Yeah, I think... So they have this whole conversation where they end up forgiving her, or whatever. They're like, oh, well, at least she died with someone she was happy with. It's like, I don't think I would have that. I don't think I would have that that outlook on the situation if I was her kids. I don't think I'd be like, yeah, sure, she abandoned us and died, but you know, at least she was happy when she did it. You know, at least she was happy abandoning us to our fates and possible death.
She's, what? It's true.
I don't...
Bye, Gideon. You insufferable, bratty asshole. Hope you die.
Did she...
In the sad...
It's okay. Just
I hope he dies, but I had the sad realization that he does not.
Are you...
The brother who doesn't suck dies.
This is... Damn it.
Yeah, it's the Jacob dies, not Gideon. So there is no justice in the world. That's what I'm getting at.
I hope I...
Hey, safe travels, okay?
Your actions were just...
Yeah. You gotta tell people the truth, man. Of course, that's a very generalized blanket statement. There are some situations where you...
They've got shades there.
There are some situations where you basically have to be like, well, is it really a good idea to tell the truth here? I don't know. Fun for the whole family right here. It's even better when you realize that you're killing small children. Doesn't that make it? Doesn't that make this more fun here? It shouldn't actually. If you said yes to that, then I worry for you. Anywho, let's just go to Aerie.
Do you not fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
I should be offended.
No, you're pretty old, dude. You just gotta embrace it. You cannot fight old age. It will creep up on you no matter what.
Shades!
Well, you still gotta be a little diplomatic about it, right?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order.
See, you don't just tell someone they're stupid. You have to tell them like what actions they do that make you think that they're stupid, and why you would like them to stop doing that.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village too.
See, I didn't attack there.
Then we need to go help.
I have no idea what
Might be able to
what's
find
going
a
on.
sealed verse while we're at it.
Yeah, it's still doing it. So I didn't hit. My computer's borked, guys. I don't know what's going on. But I blame Windows. Windows is to blame for this. I am almost certain of it. They did something in the last update. I bet. That's what it is, for sure.
This is hardly the...
You're not allowed to save. No saving. Turn it off and on again? No, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do when the stream's over. It's just reboot it and see if it doesn't fix it. But it is weird. I haven't had Steam do that to me in quite a long time.
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
GOG has done it to me a couple times, but GOG is its own thing. Unfortunately.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Oh, she said it. You better believe it.
I'll tear out your goddamn eyes. Piss in the sockets.
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing.
Kind is a true lady. That's how ladies really talk, guys. I can't imagine why these villagers would hate us.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
I wish I could jump like that. But alas, I do not live in the Matrix.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
No.
Disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Yeah, she can defend herself. She's a strong, independent woman.
Kaine,
She don't need no
sorry to
man.
keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Yes, kill the babies. Hello, babies. Oh yeah, I need to kill that first. Wait, so he's shooting out of the house in the air from the Eyrie, so that means that the house in the Eyrie was full of baby shades. I didn't think of that before. So the house in the Eyrie was just full of baby shades. Interesting.
Damn it! Quit running already.
So
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
All right, watch yourself.
I would be interested in being able to hear the shade, and this giant shade here in this particular fight, because it's almost like, I don't know, like, I know it killed like Kaine's grandmother or whatever, but it doesn't seem like it ever really attacks the villagers here. It just attacks us, and we happen to be here. Like every single home it destroys here is where we kind of threw it into that house, and it blew it up because of that. So I don't know.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
So I do need to kill all these first. Okay. I can do that. I sure do like punching this thing.
This ends now, asshole.
It sure does.
We should join her.
Right.
It can escape us no longer.
Unless it knocks us off a cliff and we die. I think that might work.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up.
I like how she hates how wholesome he is. She's like, "Geez, kid, you're way too wholesome for this."
Just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Kaine. It's me, Grandma. Oh, how you
This is really messed up.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart!
She'll do it too.
My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Poor Kaine. She doesn't deserve all this bad life that she's had.
I'm on it.
How can the beast still stand?
There's too many of these balls creatures around. I couldn't kill it. And knock him off the cliff again. Thank you.
Mounting a last desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
It kills the little balls in those attacks too, so that's interesting. It's doing it again. Fuck's sake. Where am I? Why can't I hit it? I was in it. I was like stuck under it somehow. I couldn't see where I was. Also to keep up the habit. Best track in the game.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies.
And
And
this is,
in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer.
yeah, let's just let her die. It's fine.
Not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for.
Well,
Even Kaine.
if you save her, aren't you choosing who lives and who dies?
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Like, if you decide she needs to live, then you're deciding who lives and who dies. Just from the other side, right? The memory does not stop.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Sorry, it thinks I'm constantly trying to skip the cutscene. I'm not pushing anything, it's just doing it.
Stronger than that. Don't you dare give up now.
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's not true. Kaine is worth all the trouble.
That's it. Come on.
Oh, hey! Wait a minute, that wasn't even our hand, right? That was like future NieR's hand. Huh. Okay. So...
Fuck. Again. There's that dream again.
Ah.
Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness. With this feeling like I've somehow forgotten something extremely important.
Oh, I get it. So...
When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona. That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over. So then, why was I crying? Three years have passed, and I still haven't found the answer to that question.
Okay, yeah. So ending D was where we sacrificed ourselves
Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for.
we sacrificed ourselves to keep her alive. So we're playing kind of past that point where she's streaming that we existed, but all of her memories have been erased. So it's kind of, you know, she's not sure what the hell to think about it.
Damn it.
So yeah,
Guess I'll go kill some shit.
I mean, yeah, what else are you gonna do? Yeah, so she's struggling to come to terms with all these memories that don't make sense.
Emil.
All right, so in the 3 years, she hasn't found Emil either, even though we know he's out in the desert as a little ball head. Because I think he's trying to rebuild his body before he comes talk to us. Okay, this is our R1. This is our L1. Or left button. Left button and right button. I'm not pushing attack. That's just what she does when she backdashes. Is it supposed to be doing this? Like, every time after I attack, she does this. Oh, is she supposed to do that, or it's weird? Anywho, let's go on. So we're playing as Kaine now, and our loading screens are Kaine. Everything Kaine. She said let's go kill shit, so I guess let's go kill shit. So I guess all of her battle animations were there because she helps you throughout the game as an AI partner. So, you know, all of her attack animations exist. It's just a matter of making it where you can control them, I suppose. Because I think all this stuff is new stuff for this Replicant release.
Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately. Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
Yeah, you probably should. I'm with you on this. Plus we'll get to see Yona again. See how she's doing without her brother. That she doesn't remember having. Which seems weird to say. And she's the level we were when we beat the game last time, I believe. She does. She Naruto runs. That's great.
Die, damn you! Die! Hey, get back! It's dangerous here.
I think that's my line, buddy.
Yeah, we should be saying that to you, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't pick her for a weeb. To be fair.
Thanks for the save.
Shades have been on the rise around here lately. Now go home.
Oh, believe me, I want to. Thing is, I've got a job to take care of.
So kill that giant shade back there?
See, we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone in the Forest of Myth. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Someone is you. You will make it 10 feet before some shade mauls your ass. I'll go.
What? Really? Oh, man. Thanks a million. Oh, wait. You should take these.
What?
I'll wait for you
thanks,
around here.
I guess.
And thanks again.
It's kind of pointless to give me those, but sure. So Kaine's she's free of Tyrion at this point, I think. I think part of saving her in ending D was also Tyrion vanishing. So she's not affected by that shade anymore. Yeah, I got my chat bot up and running. The only thing I have to regretfully inform you guys of is that you won't have got your channel points for the first hour and a half. Most unfortunate. If I ever did anything with the channel points, you would feel very bad. Yeah, if I stand still at all with her, she does this. Like, if I spend any amount of time standing still, well, no. She's not doing it now. I don't get how to get her to do that charge attack thing. It's the mechanics of how it works is kind of interesting. Anyway, yeah, let me take the break as it asks me to, because it's been a while and I need to, or else my body's gonna be in bad shape in a second. So one moment. yeah. That's what I'm saying, Starbane. There's nothing to do with them at the moment, so no one would ever know if they have them. So it's not really a big deal, is it? Look at her attacks. The charging curse word slash and the whirling curse word slash. What move names?
Hey, anybody home?
Oh god, they're dead. Okay. Well, shit.
Shit.
That's what I said. Is anyone still surviving? Is anyone here alive? Hello? No. Oh, what is...
What are those things doing here?
robots?
Did they kill the villagers?
Weird robots. What the hell are you things doing here?
Come on, more? They just keep on coming.
The tree is a robot factory. I didn't know that.
Why would robots be coming out of a place like that?
They didn't drop me anything either. Those assholes. So I always thought the entrance to that tree was big enough to go into, but the game never lets us, or never let us before. I guess.
The hell's going on here? What's a place like this doing inside a tree?
This is very. Excuse me. This is very ending of Demon Souls here. We're going into the Great Old One.
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity. Welcome to the cemetery of sin and punishment.
Are you
The hell?
You are
Oh. Oh no.
a manufactured existence. Individual name, Kanye.
Is this the
Show yourselves.
Remain calm. Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
Is this the AI from the end of Automata?
Creepy little freaks.
That the AI that becomes the little girl in the tower? Okay, that's a lot of robot. How fucking far does this tree go?
This is an integrated information management database.
Oh, it is.
Resemble a perennial plant.
It transmits phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
I don't understand a damn thing you're saying.
Observations of you have been recorded as well.
You brought an end to Project Gestalt.
Yeah, I kind of did that.
Killed the original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go.
Your actions have caused the deaths of countless replicants.
Yeah, we kind of screwed the world.
Show your damn faces already.
Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
We kind of doomed the world. That is a true statement. So yeah, so the AI at the end of Automata was also that, right? That's what they were. It was a huge database, informational database that gained sentience and everything. Am I crazy? I can't. I think that's how the. I think that's what they were in Alamana. Yeah, so they just give up any pretense of being a plant at this point. It's just pure mechanical at this point. Uh-oh. They really do have a thing for twins in these games.
How nice of you to join us. Yes, how nice of you to join us. We are the administrators.
I don't think Kaine cares. That is very Kaine, though. They're trying to explain stuff, and she's like, I have no time for exposition. No time for exposition. Yeah, fighting to do.
What the hell are you saying?
We don't get to know their names, I guess.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
Hopefully he doesn't like twins in that way. Starbane. Hey, I'm not here to... Wait, no, I am here to entertain. Shit. You caught me. I can't say no now. Ah, damn. You got me.
Worthless heap of scrap!
We must go deeper. What are these? Oh, they're just bushes. I thought maybe they were lunar tears. But nope, just bushes.
You are strong. We have taken the liberty of sampling that strength.
Are you gonna make Kaine clones? They are.
Son of a... Are those things me?
I believe that's what they said, yes.
There are copies of them shaped by machine. A collection of microscopic plant-based propulsion units bound together with mesoparticles.
Meso particles, you say? Very, very fancy.
If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
We're just talking to hear ourselves speak, to be honest.
Is this not so?
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted.
You should.
How many copies you destroy?
They will simply disperse and immediately reconstruct themselves.
There is still much fun to be had.
We have finally come to an end.
God damn, you're annoying. I'm gonna
That-
tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash can.
That's very graphic, kind of. Thank you for that imagery.
Fucking hell.
Have we reached the end?
Have you reached your limit?
No, I'm good.
Damn it.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true, Starbrain. We have to follow all of the proper methods of these stories. If the bad guy doesn't monologue, is it really a story? What? He's back.
Kaine! Are you okay?
Your staff is at my house, Emil.
Emil?
You betcha! Anywho. It's good to see you
Yeah.
safe.
You have 4 arms now.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, how's it going? You're
I sense tremendous
you're back.
power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source. If we can destroy it, all the other Kaines should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt. I mean, the other Kaine's butts. Not your Kaine butt. You, the real Kaine.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Just
I figured that out, Emil. No, don't worry about it. I understand.
A magical weapon forged by humans.
A being lives over the power of number 6 and transcended humanity.
Yep, that's him.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Just a couple of little fucks.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, kindly.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
This seems familiar. I think there was someone else who used to fight with us. My memories are...
Unusual phenomenal fluctuation observed.
Singularity signature detected in replicant Kaine.
Fascinating.
Terribly fascinating.
Yeah, I wonder how him being erased from memory affected the tree. This tree says it recalls everything that it records everything that's ever happened. So did its memories of NieR get wiped out as well?
Kaine, I did it.
Oh,
Is that a doorway?
the Cube City. Yeah, we're getting into Adam and Eve land.
Beyond here lies that which was lost.
The final hope for you to reclaim.
I like all the little kind of loading icons they made for this. It's very interesting.
What is this place? At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Kaine, look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Is that right?
Fine.
Is that?
Worried, you know?
Aw.
Kaine,
She likes him.
look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Camille.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that he combined their names. Very cute. Very cute combination, Emil. Good job. I like that. It's like there's no time to explain. That's basically the writers being like, we really didn't want to come up with a reason, so just forget about it. We don't want to have we didn't want to come up with an answer, so here he's got 4 arms now. Isn't that cool? Yeah, 4 arms. there's a Yoko Taro boss here. Maybe he's a nutty guy, man. He could do it.
Kaine, I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
Tell me about it.
You too?
Yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Well
Hey,
then,
you
we'll
did
just have
indeed.
to get those memories back.
You did promise that, Emil. You said that we'd have to fix your body and get the shade out of Kaine, but well, hey, we did one of those 2 things. We got the shade out of Kaine, so that got done. However, we did not. Oh, hey, this is the fountain from the Lost Shrine at the end. So you have the little birds here in the fountain. Hopefully, we don't have to fight that giant boar. The city from the start of the game.
I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
Just don't do anything rash. Got it?
Got it. Same goes for you, Kaine. I don't want to be alone anymore.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, Emil. Let's go. Let's go. Here's the
Shadow Lord's castle?
yeah, Shadow's castle.
Kaine, I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
This is a very special place. To you and to the world. That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored.
Inside it exists all that this world is, including the memories you have lost.
Though, rather than memories, it might be best to say the world you have lost.
Oh.
In any case, it is surely the answer you want to seek.
Fair enough.
Would you 2 shit sacks please shut up?
They're trying to explain the plot. Come on.
You don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
That voice. It's the one from my dreams.
I've heard that voice before.
These are your memories.
A record of repeating your right.
A record repeat. Yeah, I did save a lot. That is true. I saved the game a ton. They're onto me.
You were with us, Kaine.
Damn it. What is this?
Do you suffer?
Are you pained?
Shut the fuck up!
Kanye is completely over this shit. He just wants the answers.
Pathetic fucking shit horse! Just die already!
Oh, hey, we're getting very automata here. Yeah, Starbane, definitely. Oh, I like how they look at my information like, man, you saved a lot.
Neil.
Uh-oh.
These are your
Yeah.
memories.
We're in Alamana world now.
These are your records.
This is your world.
So this is the database from the tower in Alamana.
The hell is this?
Sweet memories from deep within.
Bitter memories that were sealed away.
Interesting.
Shades?
Shades. Human souls that have gone gestalt.
These shades are the data reproduced via your records.
So all the shades we killed.
Moments of slaughter on your journey.
So I guess this ending is just like a an attempt to tie Alamada and Replicant together.
You are a foreign entity in this world.
An error created by a discrepancy between memory and record.
I have not understood a single fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure.
Oh, Kaine, you're not a great philosophizer, but you're entertaining nonetheless. Oh, wait, it's P33. You can't live without him.
God damn it. Enough with this bullshit already.
No reminiscing.
Fear, hate, rage, suffering.
Each of them has meaning.
Is that right? Yeah, we killed a bunch of people that we maybe shouldn't have killed. We are incomplete, but our friends make us whole. Oh, I see. He's supposed to reflect Kaine here. No, we are mocked, hated, abused, but our friends can make us strong. Yeah. See, Kaine, that's you. He feels like you. Or they feel like you. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Stop it! Stop it! I kill shades. That's all there is to it.
I'm a mass murderer. Stop trying to make me feel bad about it.
This is the deepest place in your memories.
Memories you had sealed away.
And this one is your worst memory.
Uh-oh. Not about the grandma. Yeah, it's okay. It's about the grandma. Yeah, we killed you once already, man. What are you doing back?
I'll kill you as many times as it takes. You goddamn shit fucking despicable piece of garbage!
We upgraded the data that was recreated from your memories.
Is that right?
Between this night here.
I think so, yeah.
Shut your goddamn traps for one goddamn second and let me kill it already!
It's futile. It cannot be stopped.
I don't know. It's got a life bar and it's going down, so I think it can be stopped.
Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember?
Oh, what? What was? Oh, I'm seeing them as people. I'm seeing them as people now. I see. They're not shades. They're actual humans.
I think it's charging up its magic.
I can't.
Fuck down here, you worthless, piss-guzzling shit rag!
Yeah, I agree, kinda. Yeah, I have no range attack, so I can't get to it.
Okay, that hurt.
I can only walk around. I can't do anything else.
Get out, half-breed.
Aw.
You disgust me. You disgust us all.
We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
This is way harder to control than you might think.
Enough already.
She can't turn. She can't turn
Shut up.
around properly. Her cornering is really bad. If I may put it in racing game terms.
This is bad.
Hopefully that was supposed to happen. Okay, kinda. Wonder where Emil went with all this. Whoa, whoa. What the f... No! What's going on? I'm trying to read this. No, that's fine. I don't know what it's saying. I'm sorry, I can't read it that fast. Hold on, are you just being nice to... Is that supposed to happen? Help me, screams the voice. And kind of stumbles back and... kind of screams in the past. I can't even tell if it's like a story that I've read before or not. I know I still can do. To hurry back, hussy. What the f... Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Fucking control. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm looking up what they said there. There you go. All right. Someone named Gamers Prey is going to help us out. Well, it depends on if there's more text later on. Let's see if there's more text later on. No. There's not more text later on. It's all cutscene from here on out. So, someone named Gamers Prey is very nice enough to have all the endings listed back to back. So here we go. When Kanai's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she realizes that she collapsed to the ground, where sharp stones dig at her flesh like, whatever, that's not important right now. She pulls back to a knee before rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck? She mutters. What happened? Wasn't I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand... Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that has been her constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear that she somehow has been transported to an entirely new world. Well, not entirely new. She recognizes the hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as a small round homes with a wisp of smoke drifting into the air. And of course, there are villagers currently staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Oh yes, they are a familiar sight indeed. She is in the area. She is home. Something the matter, girl? Kaine spins around as the voice to see a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. Aw, she's remembering her grandma. Grandma, is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girl? Is your head lost in dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? That feels so real. But she's dead. Grandma's dead. I watched the goddamn shade kill her, so if this isn't a dream, how the hell is she here? Unless those shades killed me too. That must be it. I'm dead. I'm dead, and this is... hell. Oh, stop with that nonsense already. Kaine flinches as her grandmother raises a hand in the air, expecting pain to come as correction for her foolishness. But instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her grandmother's cheek. Or granddaughter's cheek, sorry. Excuse me. The warmth of it instantly spreads from her cheek to her face before filling her entire body with a kind of beautiful light. What's wrong, girl? Asked her grandmother. Are you upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what is happening, she knows one thing for certain. This is her grandmother. Or memories of her, at the very least. Sorry, Grandma, I'm not sure where my head was at there. Well, just make sure you keep it attached, her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream, or maybe I'm already dead, I don't know. But either way, I'm not alone. Yeah, you're with your grandma in the afterlife. As long as Grandma is with me, that's enough. Didn't I just tell you to stop spacing out, girl? Her grandmother says with a cackle. Here now, hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manners of fruit and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, this is a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may hate us, but the bastards are even more willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they have to hold their noses while we do it. Yeah, they take a good businessman takes money from anybody. All right. Her grandmother trails off as if trying to remember something, then slowly turns around. Well, what do you know? In all the excitement, I forgot to buy my medicine. The thin smile wavers on her face for a moment before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles. Ah. Sorry. No, Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get the medicine. Her grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behavior for a moment before she can start to argue. Kaine charges ahead, ignoring a small voice in her head that's telling her what a bad idea all of this is. Really, Grandma, it's fine. Go home. I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. I wonder where you got that from. Yeah, I wonder where she gets it from too. Seeing that further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins the long journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for what seems an eternity to ensure everything is all right. Once the frail shadow finally vanishes over the horizon, she turns on the heel and makes for the apothecary. "Ho there," says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. "Here for Cody's medicine, are you?" Though few villagers have ever bothered to learn her grandmother's name, she and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason he'd shown her kindness when so many others did not. Yeah, if it's not a bother... The shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon a peculiar smell begins to drift through the store, one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. "There you are," says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. "Sorry for the wait. Oh, and say, that's a fine portrait you drew of your grandmother. Looks just like her, so it does. Honestly, I've never seen Kali so over the moon about anything. She brags about it every time she stops by." "You saw that?" says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she had whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons, and to call it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea her grandmother was displaying it around town makes Kaine's stomach want to sink down to her feet before slinking off into a hole somewhere. "You bet I saw it," said the pleased apothecary. "She brought it all the way here just to show me. My, but it's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful." I don't know why you would say that. That's a lie. He's lying. Kaine's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit, and yet the man's reaction displayed the exact opposite opinion. He's just being nice. Yeah, is he being nice to me? The apothecary, as if sensing her skepticism, doubles down. "I can really tell you put your heart into it. It was simply wonderful." Thanks, offers Kaine, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother cease her little traveling art show, but then realizes that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave, but just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Kaine turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, you okay?" When the man does not reply, Kaine moves towards him. She assumes he just slipped on something. Perhaps it hit his head on one of the low-hanging shelves in the crowded shop, but the moment she draws close to him, she begins to hear She hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg, oh God, where is my leg?" He lost his leg, suddenly. Kaine Kaine looks down and discovers the man's leg is gone. "Help me," screams the voice in her head, "help me." As Kaine looks on in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her with his other hand, only to find that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go. Then his legs. Then the side of his face warbles out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. "Heal," says the voice. Oh, help. He's trying to say help. If it could even be called that anymore. I can... A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff into this suddenly silent air. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but there's a story here. As Kaine stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. Oh God, what's happening? My arms, where are my arms? Why can't I see? Kaine bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting this way and that, as it floats untethered through the air. Yeah, this sounds like a nightmare. As she stares at the scene, wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma. Kaine breaks into a run, the crumbling world around her suddenly forgotten. She leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them as stepping stones to cross a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, her eyes. Buildings and people all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. This is very pleasant. Soon she arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world, but now it's nothing but a pile of ash. As she gapes unbelievably at the sight, a faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kai Nei. She's alive. Grandma's alive. With a speed born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and begins shoving it aside. It stings her eyes and burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small, blackened form out of the darkness. Come on, Grandma, she whispers. We're getting out of here. I don't think you are. Without waiting for a response, Kane gathers her grandmother in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. But the wave of ash has become a tsunami, and before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out with a cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kane stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished at a point just below the knee. Oh, it'll take more than that to stop me, mutters Kane as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. We're going to make it. We're going to live. She is a very determined person. As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. As Kane continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. Thank you, Kane. Thank... As the voice drifted away, the last of the pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on a soft breeze. Kane screams an impossibly sad and lonely sound, and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. This can't be happening. It can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the collapsed village, and soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on, come the fuck on already. As she continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around this piece of soft, ragged fabric. Her grandmother's shawl. That survived somehow. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it and I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt a peace in the place and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there was nothing here. No reason to live. No goal. No anything. So this is why I'm... Suddenly a new voice enters Kane's world.
I say, can you hear me?
For a moment, a voice calls out again, louder, clearer.
Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?
Yes, yep, definitely. Him, replied Kane. Who are you talking about?
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kane's nerves, there is something else as well, a kind of warmth, almost a familiarity.
So daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kane's memories to surge forth. That's right, I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kane reaches for it.
Do hurry back now, hussy.
So good old Vice showed up and saved us from the horror of annihilation. Thank you for that, Vice. You're a good person. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Use my magic to topple the beast. I presume you know how to use magic, yes? Then give us a show, hussy.
I don't need your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle.
Good word. Good word, fuckwaffle.
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic. Well done. Now clobber the beast.
Let's fuck
Trying.
it up good.
Yeah. Do it.
Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next onslaught be our last.
Hey,
Oh my
Vice.
god. It's really hard to see what these bullets are.
Thanks.
Have you been in your cups again?
Fuck your face.
That's better. Yeah, that's more like Kane. That's more like the Kane we know. Yeah, fuck walk was a good insult.
Are you sound of mind, hussy? What you're attempting is extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
You can't stop us.
Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
Definitely. Yeah, my controller is completely fucked. It's not even responding to when I hit the jump button a lot of the times.
Do not relent in your assault.
Time to close this out!
Yeah, through the power of the Grimoire of Ice, we were able to defeat this beast. Yeah. Hussey's the... Oh, wow. That's really interesting to see a cubic, kind of low poly count version of the hands. It seems like a very Kane attack. Just keep punching them in the face until they turn to paste.
So this is a replicant's potential.
So Kane's changing the timeline.
Don't go. Gotta go back. Don't go.
Shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
She's just gonna curse them back into existence. Is that you or is that 9S? Do I want to recover the person you cherish? I think I do want to do that. Yes, that seems like a reasonable thing to want to do. If you choose this option, your current save data will be erased, and the save data deleted ending D will be restored. Yeah, let's do it. Once your save data has been restored, this save data will be erased. So you can only choose this option once. Are you really sure? Yes, fucking Christ. It feels weird typing my own name for this, but, you know. All save files restored. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we get everything back again. It's interesting. They delete it, but they don't delete it. So it's an interesting way that they decide to do it, manage it. We have all of our weapons back. They were only joshing when they said they deleted everything. They weren't serious. Oh my god, can you make this quicker, please? Yeah, so Kane basically just used the power of anger of pure anger and powerful language to restore us back to the timeline.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
Bye bye again, Vice. I'm not sure where you're going, but yeah, there it is. Oh, I thought it was a tower rising. What the hell? Oh no, it's gonna kill the hawks. Or not? What the? Oh hey, Emil, there you were. I was wondering where he went off to. Oh, it's a giant lunar tier.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
Our past may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this...
Oh, don't go any further. Okay.
This
Good leg placement.
with the people we cherish.
Giant lunar tier. Holy crap! It grew out of the tree, I suppose. That's what it looks like from the where it's at right now. Yeah, it grew out of the tree. Why did she get back why did she get back little kid NieR instead of grown up NieR? Does it look like it was little kid NieR? So yeah, that was So as I said, that's the ending. The kind of use her pure anger and foul language to restore the timeline. See, I could have really swore they would have tied it into. I will kink shame that, Starbane. I will kink shame that all over the place. No, but she so I kept expecting that they would tie the more of Valamada into it like that. I know that they seem like they were doing it to a degree, but I figured they'd like make the AIs from the tree the same AI that you fight in Automata, because it seemed like they were doing the same thing, right? They were just accumulating all human knowledge. That seemed to be the goal of both of those entities. So I figured they would make more of a clear link between the two. That's just my thing. So, yeah. So today has been a day. Yeah, today's. I just have to hope this I just have to hope this streak breaks. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The rest of the day can't be like it's been thus far. It has to stop eventually. If not, then I'm just gonna go lay down I'm just gonna go lay down and sequester myself from the rest of the world and just be like, look, don't. I can't take any more today. Everything has gone wrong. And very minor, and like I said before, it's going wrong in minor and not like life destroying ways, but it has been going wrong all day. And it's getting to be too much at this point. This is like a don't even try to get anything done day. Just don't. But yeah, this song's pretty, at least, I guess. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Anywho, that took longer than I thought I was expecting it to, honestly. So as far as the weapon stories are concerned, I'll just make a video where I read them. I'm not gonna do another stream of it. And if anyone wants to know the weapon stories, they can just watch the video. Yeah, it sounds reasonable. Because I can't imagine it would take that long. It would take like that long, and I'd have to end up switching games anyway, and it would just make the stream a whole mess. Because I can't just, because of how YouTube does the streams, I can't just switch game titles in the middle of a stream. Unfortunately. Well, no, I read, I was reading, like, how you get ending E, and they just said, like, when you get to the area, the game changes. I was like, oh, okay. So I figured, you know, the first time you get to the area, the game would change. But no, it's the second time you get to the area. That's when the game changes. Which is something I've said in the past too. All these sites want to pay to be at the top of Google's search results when you search for, like, you know, NieR walkthrough or NieR endings or something like that. They pay to be on the top of the search, and then you click on them and they give you no information whatsoever. And they tell you nothing outside of, like, bare minimum, because they just shove these walkthroughs out the door as fast as possible. And it's just a sad state. It's just a sad state of affairs. I don't know who the fuck pays these people to write this stuff. It is the worst walkthroughs in the world. People in their free time for free write 100 times better walkthroughs than these paid people do. A party ingredient has been added to the options menu. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. Oh, you can probably get kind of a sword. Oh, look. Now we have everyone's weapons in the opening scene. See, we got Kaine's, Emil's, and NieR's. So let's look at something real quick. As they say, go to that woman's house to get a weapon. Excuse me. So let's go do that. Well, that's the thing, Starbane. You would think if your livelihood depends on it, you would try harder, because that's how you survive. So you think you would try real hard to make sure it's good, but they just don't. They don't care. It's just, you know, that's the issue. The people who do it for free, who write walkthroughs for free, or do Let's Plays, they do it because they love the game and they're very passionate about it. And to like the IGNs and the Kotakus and stuff, it's just a job. It's just a job. They don't give a shit. And that's the thing that's crazy to me is like how do you hire? I think their issue is they hire journalists and not people who like video games. So, because how in the world do they have so many people working for them and like none of the people who work for them care about this game at all? How is that a possibility? Like you would think at least one person on their staff would care enough about this game to actually give a shit about writing a good walkthrough for it, but they don't. It's very baffling to me. I'm not sure how they feel like. I'm not sure how they think that's a good way to run a business. It's very insane to me. But you know, that's life, I suppose. We're back to the Yona loading screens. I'll here in a second after I see if we get that weapon or not. I'll show a walkthrough, a paid walkthrough that is actually of good quality, even though it's ancient. It's very old, but it does show that people who get paid for walkthroughs can also really care about them. Yeah, my controller is completely fucked. I don't know what I did to it. The one-handed sword, Kaine's sword. Hey Kaine, I got your sword. You want it back or can I keep it? It's level 1, so we have to go level it up. Not sure what we need for it though. Yeah, and that's one thing you can respect about some old Let's Plays, like especially the text-based ones that people wrote up. It's like sure they go through the story in a kind of humorous way and kind of poke fun at stuff and everything like that, but they also, like, every time you get to a difficult part in the game, they're like, look, here's a hard part of the game, here's what you have to do to beat it. And they're not even doing a walkthrough, they're doing a Let's Play. But they still go through at least enough trouble to say, like, look, this is the boss, here's some screenshots of things that he does and how you get around them. Like I said, these are just people doing it in their spare time. Like, they get no money out of it at all. So how do they put more effort into it? That's why I say I know it's not possible all the time, but whenever you hire people for jobs, it should be that it's something they actually want to do. At least as far as creative things are concerned. I know guys who people who are building cars, they don't necessarily need to have like a passion for car building, but at least for like riding and things like that, you would think you would only want to have people who actually have a passion for both riding and what they're writing about. God, you're such an asshole. I hate you.
What can I help you with?
You're such a douche. Just a douche. I can't buy anything. Okay, I can buy things again. just use the mouse, I guess. Jesus.
Come back. What can I help you with?
There we go. Max level, Skynet weapon.
Come back soon.
No problem. Oh yeah, I'm not, I forgot I'm not using my, what did I just do? I'm not using the, the keyboard, or controller anymore. The game's done and I'm finally using the keyboard. Anywho. So that'll be it for today. I have to reboot the computer and see if I can't get this to work. Hopefully my controller is not shot. If my controller is broken, then I don't know what to do. It was working for Hades yesterday, so not yesterday, but the day before. So I don't know what happened. I blame Hades is to blame, I guess. Sure, why not? One moment. Here's the thing. It's in rough shape, unfortunately. But I still have it. Final Fantasy III Player's Guide. From Peter Olafsson. It's a long book. Every section of the game that you can consider to be different sections are all color-coded, so that you can tell what section of the game you're in. He splits up the major plot points that way. He tells the story of the game in a very humorous and engaging way. Tells little jokes to you and stuff as he writes. Includes all these screenshots of what he's talking about. Has full charts. Like here, when he's talking about the Colosseum, he has a whole chart here about this is what you have to wager, and this is who you fight, and this is what you get. Also, this is the things that you need to know about the item that you're getting. Like, he says you get the snow muffler from this fight. What the hell is a snow muffler? Well, he tells you. Right there. Like, this is high quality stuff right here. And they don't make them like this anymore. I know it's a cliche. This book calls it Final Fantasy III. So it's the American. Final Fantasy VI is the Japanese. But yeah, so this is when it was still called Final Fantasy III. Way back when it first originally came out in the US. But yeah, this is an amazing player's guide. I wish I had kept it in better condition, but you know, I was young at the time, so I didn't take quite as much care of it as I should have. At least I think all the pages and stuff are all in here. All the pages are in here, and he includes like here in the back, they've got a bunch of just maps of areas, so that you have maps of areas in case you need them. And it only cost $13 to buy it, so it's very cheap. Oh, you're talking about like for really real Final Fantasy 3? No. See, it's got Mog on the front, so it's got Mog on the front, so that's 6. He was the little cover art for Final Fantasy 6 because they knew everyone would love Mog and his Moogle charm. Jeez, that Moogle charm is great. Having no random encounters for the end game. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Get rid of them random encounters. Get them out of here. Anywho, that's gonna be it for the day. Jeez, I'll I'll think of something to do for tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know what thing to. I'm not sure exactly what thing to do. Like I said, I have so many games now. So many games. Yeah, I got Trials of Mana and Blackout Club. And I have a demo for Terra Nil. And I have Titan Souls and The Shore. Actually, Starbane, I know it'd be like a last minute thing, and maybe I should have more of a warning for it. Well, I'm gonna schedule it today, so people will have enough warning for it. I kind of want to do The Shore. I'm not sure how long of a game that is, but I would kind of like to do The Shore. I haven't done a first-person horror game in like a full capacity for a while now, and this is a Cthulhu first-person horror game, so I think it'd be interesting. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. It looks like it'd be interesting, as long as there's not too much going in the ocean. And there's all these deck building games I have as well that I would like to play at some point in Cloudpunk, which seems like it'd be interesting. Yeah, The Shore is a Cthulhu-esque story, so I think it'd be interesting. It looks cool. It's very visually stunning, so I think it would be interesting to check out. That's probably what we'll do tomorrow. And yeah, I know Gabriel Knight 2 is a thing as well. Maybe I'll have to just try and slot that in sometime soon as well. Yeah. But anywho, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I know we had a lot of people out today. A lot of people were out today, but that's okay. Take care. I'll hopefully see everyone tomorrow. So, all right, I'm out.